Hello, my fellow artists. That was a little bit cringe. So today I'm going to react to my old Sketchbook Slam challenge videos. Because my opinions of this whole thing have changed quite a bit over the past few years, and I thought it would be interesting. I haven't watched these videos pretty much since they came out in like 2017, so it's been 5 years. I think it would be interesting to see how my opinions about it changed, considering that I am now a professional working artist and I wasn't at the time. So the Sketchbook Slam challenge was a challenge originated by the YouTube creator Holly Brown. The challenge was to fill a 600-page sketchbook in the time span of 1 month. The challenge itself at the time was already considered pretty controversial. There were a lot of people saying that the challenge is unhealthy and just too much, too crazy. But also a lot of people participated in it. I think Holly at the time was pretty popular. And to this day, those videos that I made about the Slam challenge have been the most viewed on my channel. If you haven't seen them because you haven't been here since 2017, I have privated these videos and I'm going to probably make them public again after I upload this video. I'm not sure. It kind of depends on what's going on in these videos and if I think they should stand alone without commentary, because I think some of the things in there might promote a little bit of an unhealthy mindset. Spoiler alert. You know what? Let's just start watching the videos and figure out what's going on together, because I don't remember anything. Here goes. Half a year for this. 1 month for this. That music. Hey everyone, Mary here. You're my channel's fit through. So maybe I should mention that all of the videos that I'm watching today are recorded before Holly had a bunch of drama. There was a lot of drama, basically. I haven't really been following Holly Brown at all the past few years, so I don't know how she's doing now. I don't know how she's perceived by the community. I personally haven't been keeping up with her at all, so I don't know what's going on with her. Just wanted to say that this was before there was a little bit of drama, so if you don't think well of her, you know. Okay. So what this challenge is that you have to get one of these huge sketchbooks. Look at that. And I'm gonna talk about fucking sketchbook. This particular sketchbook a little bit later, but you're gonna have to get one of these sketchbooks and you have to fill it in 1 month. This looks like a lot because it is a lot. This sketchbook has 300 pages, which means basically you have to fill in 600 pages because 300 pages we're gonna do back to both back sides of the pages. So that basically amounts to 20 pages a day if you're gonna finish this in 30 days. 20 pages a day. That's it for the introduction. Now, this challenge has been going on for a little bit and I've read a lot of comments of people saying that this challenge is insane, it's either impossible to do or it's unhealthy. I personally think it's a really cool idea. I think everyone can decide for their own if they want to do it. I don't think it's unhealthy at all. You just have to take care of your wrists. Don't draw when you have pain. Take breaks. But that's... Well, let me pause here. So far, I mean, beside me saying it's not unhealthy at all, what I'm saying is not wrong. You know, if you have or experience any pain in your wrists, you should stop drawing. So I do think everyone can decide for themselves if the challenge is doable for them or if it would cause them pain. But let's keep listening to what else I have to say. That's normal. You know, I draw every day, all day, and I get pain in my wrists anyways, and I do breaks, and then it's fine. So I don't see a difference in drawing on my tablet digitally all day or drawing in a sketchbook all day to get these 20 pages done. If you're a professional artist or you want to be a professional artist, you have to draw all day and you have to teach your wrist how to draw all day and to not hurt anymore. So you have to build up that muscle in your wrist. Alright, let's unpack this, shall we? Not inherently wrong But when I'm saying at this point in time, I draw all day, I meant like 10 plus hours of drawing, because that was literally all I was doing at the time. And that is not healthy in any way. And even as a professional now, I don't draw or paint 10 plus hours a day. Drawing over a long period of time doesn't necessarily mean that your wrist gets used to the stress. What helps with reducing the stress and pain is specific exercise designed to help relieve the pain and also train your wrists and your hands and your arms and your shoulders and your whole upper body to get stronger and not experience as much pain. So saying that doing this challenge is going to help reduce your wrist pain is just wrong. If anything, this could worsen it, in my opinion, if you're not careful. Of course, I'm saying stuff like, if you start having pain in your wrist, then just stop drawing. But really, are you going to get through all of these 20 pages a day without getting wrist pain? I don't think I would, even now that I have a lot more experience and a lot stronger wrists and a lot less pain in my wrists. Questionable opinion here, in my opinion now. What? While I'm used to drawing a lot, I do draw a lot every day, but
Flex.
I usually don't sketch that much. To really get better at things like anatomy, proportions and that kind of stuff, you have to crank out those drawings. You have to get all those drawings out of the system until you have improved that much that you can actually jump into painting things and it will look good, you know?
I'll pause here as well, because I think this mentality, what I just mentioned of getting rid of all the bad drawings and then starting to get good, is, I think, faulty as well. I think this all comes down to this 1,000 hour rule that someone established, where they said it takes you like 1,000 hours of practice at something to be good, and it takes you like 10,000 bad drawings to get out of your system to get to the good drawings. And I think the study that this is based on was taken out of context, and it's not actually true. Also, just logically, it doesn't really make sense. You know, you could bust out the ugliest, fuggliest drawings, 10,000 of them, and still not be able to draw if you never practice deliberately, if you don't practice smart. I think this challenge very much focuses on practicing hard, but not necessarily on practicing smart. I think a lot of people who did this challenge thought that they would improve faster by drawing 20 pages a day, and I'm not saying you don't improve on taking this challenge. I definitely improved a little bit, but I think if I had taken that time that I spent on this, practicing a lot smarter and deliberately, doing fewer studies, but actually analyzing what I'm doing instead of pumping out one drawing after another, I would have probably learned a lot more. So a little bit of a waste of time here, in my opinion. It's a bit weird to think that the drawings in these videos are only 5 years old, and the amount of improvement I've done in these 5 years is crazy. And I really don't think you can credit that improvement to this challenge.
Okay, so I got 5 pages done. I'm dying.
I'm dying.
This is taking me way too long. 15 pages to go.
15 pages to go.
Snacks.
And I'm running out the door to get snacks. That's totally healthy. Yeah, get all the... Oh my god.
Oh yes, baby.
Oh no.
And thus my sketches are really suffering. I'm not happy with any of these sketches.
I just spent like hours drawing 10 pages, and I'm not happy with any of the sketches. I should mention that I did have the time, at the time that I was filming this, to spend so much time and basically waste so much time. But now I would not waste my time in that way again. And not saying that if you draw and your drawings don't turn out well and you're not happy, it's wasted time. Not at all. But I think when you're kind of forcing it in this way, you're I was forcing myself to draw so quickly that everything turned out kind of shit. Is it really worth your time? I don't think so.
I mean, I have a little bit to go, so I can only improve, right? Anyway, on my progress.
Alright, so this first video got 5,500 views. Day 2, Sketchbook Slam challenge.
Like, I just got out of bed and then... Hey guys, Mary here. It's Sunday. It's my
The way I'm
second
clutching
day
the book.
to the Sketchbook Slam. I will try to get at least 10 pages done, so I won't break my streak. But I don't expect to do 20 pages today or anything. Yeah.
I have to say I'm glad that I'm already respecting my boundaries. Even in the early days, I'm not pushing myself to do more than I physically can, which I appreciate, to be honest. If the angle of the video changes at all, it's because I have to change out the battery of my camera a lot. Sorry about that.
But for some reason, I sprained my arm, so I can't really extend it anymore. It's weird, you know, I keep it like this.
It's my left arm though.
Like close to my body, but once I try to actually extend it, it just hurts like hell. And it gotten a little bit better, you know, it happened in a really weird way.
So this is not a drawing related injury because it's my left arm and I'm right-handed. But you never know, from sitting so much and like hunching over, you could always like hurt your other arm as well.
Till like I just got out of bed and then, well, it gotten better in the last couple of hours, so I'm expecting it to be gone by the end of the day, but just, you know, it sucks. But other than that, let's talk about the sketchbook. That goes, let's start!
Oh no. No, I remember this. The way I just tried it and then kept drawing. And I'm still drinking the tea. Right. Great. At least I can tell I'm taking a few little notes here and there if I notice that anything is like wrong.
25
Like that.
pages now.
I wrote
so
that neck.
I did 5 pages today, which is not.
I mean, that at least shows that. Oh, I'm out of focus. At least that shows that I did analyze a little bit what I was doing. Not nearly enough to actually learn something, I think. But at least that's something.
Right at all, but my arm is really acting up now. I don't know what's happening.
So I did 5 pages and then I stopped because I had pain in my left arm.
I mean, I'm drawing with the right arm, obviously, but still my left arm. I don't know what's wrong. I don't know what I did this morning, but it's just hurting and I can't concentrate really well on drawing today. Although I'm kind of happy with these sketches, but...
I love how I'm saying that my left arm hurts and I'm using my left arm to turn the pages.
Anyway, so
like, girl, what?
Call it done for today, even though... And I shouldn't risk my health for doing this challenge, so I just call it quit for today and I continue tomorrow. And maybe then
Preach,
I'll be
girl, preach. Oh boy. Alright. That episode is literally called Ouch. Great. Oh, I liked it. It's fine.
I'm in a much better mood than yesterday. My
Good for
arm
you.
is fine. It still hurts a little bit, but
it's fine. It still hurts a little bit.
Doctor about it. It's fine.
It's fine.
And I'm starting much earlier than yesterday, so that's good as well. And we'll see how that goes. Bye.
8 hours later.
Okay, we made it a solid 13 pages, which I'm satisfied with. That's totally cool.
Did that actually
Mostly
take me
the
8
figure
hours?
drawing,
Probably
though.
did.
I think the first, and even though these figure drawings, they are all like 1 to 2 minutes maximum, right? They are really quick, really rough, really bad. But
still I put them on the whole page.
I love how I'm laughing at my
And
own
I've
jokes.
seen other people do this challenge and they put like one drawing on one page. Like it's a big drawing and it has detail, you know, but still it's just one drawing. So
That is true. That is true. I have to say, I am really setting myself up for failure here because I do fill the whole pages top to bottom and really start to stress out if I don't. How many did I do
20 pages
on that page? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So I did on one page, I did like 12 figure drawings, and I just said that they were like 1 to 2 minutes. So it's anywhere from 12 to 24 minutes, so almost half an hour per page that way. So I don't think that's very smart of me here, I have to say. I probably could have made this a lot easier for me.
I won't feel like, see, I need to put something here. This makes me anxious.
My compulsion is
I
showing.
don't know what it is, but putting like a quote in here or something like that, it makes me feel much more at ease because it feels like the space is filled up. It's kind of cheating, I think.
I don't know about that. I mean, a sketchbook is not only meant for practice, it's also a piece of art. So I honestly think the quotes enhance the pages. They make it look a little bit more visually pleasing. I think that's kind of, I forgot that while doing this challenge that I was producing a piece of art. But by the end I had a book full of like trash drawings. And that's kind of sad. If you spend so much time on this, try to make it look nice, you know? But you can't make it look nice because you have to draw 20 bloody pages a day. It's insane.
But, you know, something like this or something like that, it's not my aesthetic. You could say that. So I love just putting...
Ugly drawings are not my aesthetic, basically.
You know,
so this is day 4 and I'm already changing the challenge from 600 pages to 300 pages. Which I'm proud of myself for realizing that 600 pages might be a little bit too much for me, but still, 300 pages.
which I think is actually a really good goal for me, you know, considering that I take half a year to finish even a 70-page sketchbook, so...
Yeah, but it takes me half a year to finish a 70-page sketchbook because I put a lot more effort in it, the sketches are better, and I'm actually learning something while drawing.
Alright, next day!
Next day!
So... it's Saturday. Life happened and I didn't get a chance to draw anything. I think
So I drew like 3 pages in 4 days. Which is okay.
I don't even know, but you know, things are not quite settled now. It's still a little bit stressful, you know, the things going on right now.
What's going on? I can't remember what was going on.
I hope.
I wish I could share the tea with you, but I've honestly no idea what was going on in my life at the time. The sad thing about the videos being privated is that I can't read the comments. I would really be interested to know what people had to say about what I was posting.
It's Sunday the 24th, and today is election day in Germany.
Ah, election day.
I'm a little bit nervous to see the results.
Often I'm upset that I cannot fall in love.
Ah, that was cool.
It's the voice, the stress of falling out of bed.
Oh,
Strangely,
lots of figure drawings. Most of these pages are figure drawings. Okay, now I'm just talking about the sketchbook. Who cares about that sketchbook?
So yeah, that's the sketchbook for ya.
For ya. I mean, the videos are not as cringe as I expected. There are definitely more cringe videos up on my channel, or they used to be up. I privated a lot of them because I just couldn't stand looking at them, which is very shallow of me and a little bit insecure. More like majorly insecure, but yeah. Okay. Oh, it's my birthday.
Hello, my beautiful people. Welcome to this Sketchbook Slam vlog. First things first, right off the bat, I wanted to say hi to all the new watchers. I woke up this morning to 100 watchers on YouTube, and this might not sound like a lot.
That angle though, that I'm filming this at? Like, what the hell? You can't see anything. I was literally filming this with this camera. This is just a really, really basic webcam.
And I also want to work a little bit more on my comic and maybe do some videos about character design. I don't know. You tell me what you'd like to see. I'm open for
I love how, like, in
and,
every second video on my channel back at the time, I was always talking about how I wanted to make a comic. I never have. I always start, and then 3 pages in, I stop. And it's still on my bucket list, but like, I can't get myself to do it. It's so stressful. Here is where today starts. Started off with some feet. I start off with feet quite a lot. I can't draw feet for the life of me, but they're not that bad actually. Honestly, they're not. Compared to some of the other drawings, the feet are not the issue here, honey. I'm changing my age from 21 to 22. 21! I'm 27 now. Baby. Alright, so I took a 2-week break and then I came back to the challenge.
Hey guys, I'm back from my trip and I loved it so much.
Flexing my holiday.
I'm really ready to jump back into the Sketchbook Slam challenge.
Shame
Come
on
on,
me.
let's go. So I've been back for a couple of days.
Oh my god, these videos are so long, I'm losing my voice.
Mostly really ugly looking figures, trying to draw really big so I can fill pages faster. Honestly,
Trying to
never
draw bigger.
realized until doing this challenge how much I hate drawing big. I like drawing small, but I won't be able to finish my 300 pages if I keep on drawing 10 sketches per page. So, did some headshots just to get back into drawing after the holiday. Just some really basic stuff. And that's it so
The
far.
anatomy.
Now onto the pages for today.
I'm just upset that I spent like a month doing this when I could have spent that whole month practicing anatomy. Because if you look at these drawings, there is no correct anatomy there, and I think 5 years ago I probably never really had checked out anatomy before. This was around the time where I really started to practice and try to become better. So I can forgive myself for not knowing the right way to practice, but I'm like a little bit furious. You can tell I'm actually taking more time here. I'm sketching and then going over in ballpoint pen. And I'm drawing a lot bigger. So I definitely learned a little bit here. And I do think the drawings look nicer, even though they are outside of my comfort zone as Pokemon, because I don't draw creatures much, if any at all. Oh, I'm even coloring this. So I am taking more time. And I still think I can do all the 300 pages.
It's 3 p.m. now, so I think after editing this video I'll probably continue drawing, get some of these extra pages done. And
Extra pages done. Well, at least it's 3 p.m. I don't know how early I started with this, but compared to the first day where I stopped at like 8:30 p.m., I'm probably being a lot kinder to myself.
hey guys, just wanted to give you a quick update. I'm
The little
currently
character.
ill, so that's why I haven't uploaded any new Slam Challenge updates or other videos, I guess. I'm also still not done with my 300 pages. I should have finished them on Halloween, but you know, due to being ill and honestly more often than not choosing to spend my time with friends rather than slaving away on that sketchbook,
Good for you, girl.
Just to go. So,
Good for you.
I guess I failed the challenge.
Alright, let me put on the actual sketchbook tour in the background and then summarize my feelings about this whole thing.
I think you all now got the gist of what I think about the Sketchbook Slam challenge. And I'm not saying I hate the idea itself. I think that challenges can be helpful in getting you to draw more, to practice more deliberately, to practice stuff that you wouldn't normally practice, maybe draw something that's out of your comfort zone. But the pressure of having to draw 600 pages a month, 20 pages a day, is insane. It's too much, and it's definitely unhealthy. Even if you do take care of your wrists, if you do all of those exercises to make sure you don't hurt yourself, and you always stop drawing the second you experience any kind of pain, even then I think it's insane. There might be people out there who don't get wrist pain. In that case, go off, sis. But I think for most average people, this is too much and it's kind of unhealthy. It very much caters to this mindset of having to grind, this grind mentality that you often encounter in the art community. And a lot of people promote the grind mentality. And I do understand why, but I also disagree vehemently with it. I think grinding like that definitely promotes unhealthy mindset. It promotes that the health of your body is not as important as improving. It also promotes the false idea that you improve faster if you draw more and faster. If I have learned anything the past 5 years of very intensely studying art, I improve the most when I deliberately practice, when I can sit down and take my time on studies, and then afterwards I can take notes and analyze what I'm doing, what worked out, what didn't work out, where do I need to practice more, put more time in, and then take breaks in between studying to have basically to let everything set, if that makes any sense. So do I regret doing this challenge? I don't, because from what I've seen from these videos at the time, I didn't regret doing this. And I was happy that I pushed myself to draw that much. I would not do it again, and I would not recommend it to especially beginner artists. I think if you are more of an advanced artist, you have more experience, and you can better tell what's healthy or unhealthy for you, you can do it if you want, of course. I'm not gonna tell anyone not to do it, but I sure as hell wouldn't promote it anymore the way that I did back then. What I appreciated about it though is that it really sparked my love for figure drawing and gesture drawing. The act of drawing figures and trying to capture the flow of the human body, the proportions, the relationships of shapes, and all of that, it really helped me. And this challenge definitely sparked my interest in that. So I am thankful that I did this, or that I had the idea of incorporating figure drawings into the sketchbook and into this challenge. If you are watching this and you're a beginner to intermediate artist and you want to improve, I highly recommend you take your time. Learning how to draw and paint, it takes time. And there are ways to do it faster, for sure. But grinding like this is not really the answer. Especially since everyone starts out in life with certain advantages and disadvantages. Some people are more likely to be able to survive this kind of grind mentality and grind for a couple of years to very quickly get to the place that they want to be. It might happen for them. There are definitely examples of people who did grind like that and then very quickly reached a certain point in their career that they wanted to. But I think not everyone is able to do that. I personally never was able to do that. In my case, because I was suffering from mental illness, and I still do, and this sort of grind mentality really, really messes with my mental health and is incredibly unhealthy to me. So I had to protect myself from that and deliberately learn to take more time. And I'm not always the most patient person. In fact, I am incredibly impatient, and I wish I could grind, but I can't. And I have to accept that. And I honestly love that I get to do what I do now. And I got there in a way where I didn't have to sacrifice my physical health or my mental health. I don't have any physical problems as of now. I don't have tendonitis, I don't have carpal tunnel, I don't have tennis elbow, none of that. While I know a lot of people who are not even that old and are still early in their career and they are already suffering with injuries. So I think overall, if you want to participate in extreme challenges like this, you're always welcome to. But I think the most important thing going into something like this should always be your health, both physically and mentally. If you are good at setting boundaries and making sure you don't injure yourself in any way, go ahead, have fun. If challenges like this are fun to you, I think there's no harm in them, as long as you know what you're doing and you're taking care of yourself. So after watching all of these videos, I have decided I will not put them publicly again, because I think they promote a little bit of an unhealthy mindset without the kind of commentary that you have in this video, which is a shame because to this day they are my most viewed videos. But then I think, is this really what I want to communicate to other people? I already communicated this mindset to so many people out there, to like thousands of people who watch these videos, and I really do not want to perpetuate this mindset any longer than I already have. I didn't know at the time, I didn't know better, I didn't have the experience, and this definitely comes with kind of my brand of being an artist who hasn't figured it all out yet and shares everything as I go. So I will make mistakes like these even in the future. And I'm okay with that. But if I realize that I might have made a mistake or the things that I communicate might be unhealthy, I definitely will backtrack on them as much as I can. Thank you for watching this video. I hope this was entertaining in any way, and I'll see you next week, probably. Have a nice day. Bye.